Hello, Mommy.
Hello, Moy. Tell me.
What on that? And this thing,
Slab.
slab.
Timber.
And this slab of wood.
That slab of wood is for making something.
What?
Guess.
Like a table.
No.
Chair.
No.
I don't know.
Okay, you don't know.
No, I don't know.
Well, I'm thinking. No. I will make a growing chart ruler.
Wow.
Yes. Because I saw that your granddad, have measuring your height and Lysander's height and Lisa's now, and I think, oh, let me make a growing ruler chart. Growing chart ruler, whatever you can say. So, how tall you think you will be when you grow up?
10 feet. No. I don't know. Like you?
Yeah, 6,
6 feet?
less than 6 foot.
Maybe.
Feet. I don't know. I think you will be taller than us. Because if you want to see how I made this growing chart ruler, stay tuned. And please subscribe to my channel. I need to reach
1,000 subscribers
Before
31st of December of 2019.
December 31st.
Okay.
We are thinking in Spanish and translating to English. You have to forgive us.
Forgive us.
Here are some things that are necessary.
A plank of wood. A ruler or a tape measure. A square.
Square.
A pencil.
Pencil.
A dust mask.
Dust mask.
A sandpaper.
Sort of them.
A handsaw.
Handsaw.
Iron. I don't know.
Soldering iron, soldering, welder.
That you can use for pyrography. And a cell phone.
Oh, a cell phone. You can use it. And anything
And
more?
a lot of patience.
Oh,
a
yes.
lot.
You will need a lot of patience. Okay, stay tuned. See you.
Bye-bye.
Before you start making the layout of the numbers, you have to prepare the slab or plank. Protection first. Sand. Break the edge so you can't be hurt or any child. Your sand. Prepare with the finish that you are looking for. You can use this a little hand plane and break it off. And when you finish, you are ready to make your layout. Okay. Now we are making the layout. First, we are leaving 6 inches. 6 inches. This is because almost all homes have a little trim floor when when cover the floor, and we are hanging up the growing chart on the wall. So the ruler will be above the floor 6 inches. So we will make 6 feet and a half. When you have marked your 6.5 feet, trace a line with a square and cut it. I suggest to make something like this. Something like this. How this works? Well, you have a ruler. This is, if you see, this is exact 12 inches a feet. How I made the layout? Well, 6 inches is a half feet. Then I mark it. See? 6. Let me. Okay. 6 is a half feet. And then, depend on what you want. If you want dividing 16th or 8th or quarter, depend on you. I personally prefer eighths. So 1/8 of an inch translate to feet is 1.5 inches. So 1.5 inches is an 8. 2/8 are a quarter, which means 3 inches. So 4.5 inches are 3/8 of an inch. Look there, 3/8, a half, 5/8 is 7.5 inches. 3/4 is 9 inches. 7/8 are 10.5 inches, and 12 inches is a foot. So if you make this way, you will not have problem. Then to start to marking, you have to start from the 6. Remember, because 6 inches are from the floor up. We are assuming that 6 inches are there. So you can start marking. Half, 6 inches, half feet, and then here goes the first feet. And then you can use this template to continue marking. Now remember, here is 12, 6 inches from the floor. Okay, now you can use this template. I recommend you make like this. You mark. If you want be more organized, you can start making halves. First each feet. I will use this ruler that have the numbers. See? $12 inches, and so on. I will show you. Okay, 1 foot, 2 foot, let's translate this template to the board. Half feet and 2 feet. Half foot, 2 foot. So here is 1/8 of a foot, 1/4 of a foot, 3/8 of a foot, 1/2 foot, 5/8 of a foot, if we can say that, 3/4 of a foot, 7/8 of a foot, and 1 foot. Right? Now remember, each eighth have 1 inch and a half. 1 inch and a half is 1/8 of a foot. Now, if you see, each mark have a length. We will mark, transfer those lengths. Half a foot have 3 inches. If you don't want to lose, you put the layout and mark it. Each foot have 4 inches of length. So, quarter are 2 inches. Remember. This is the first foot. See? 1 foot. Let's mark this as well. Okay, quarter is 2 inches. Quarter. Quarter. So the eighth are 1.5. How cool is that? I'm marking because I will put my ruler this way. Number the right side. Let me continue, and then you will have something like this. You will have something like this. All the way. See? I didn't want to boring you, but if you use the stencil or a ruler, it's the same thing. If you use the ruler and mark every 1.5 inches, you will have the same. Just you have to be aware to remember the each 1.5 inches is 1/8 of a foot. Okay? I will now. We have to prepare for the burning. Stay tuned and please subscribe to my channel. So, see you
See you. Bye-bye.
later.
Later.
Excuse me, Moy. Fooling around. Bye.
Bye.
Woo.